Hey dear fellows in the metal guitar community, Tobi here, and this time we are going to spice up the good old pentatonic scale. Before we do that, let's check out the regular minor pentatonic scale as a foundation. The minor pentatonic scale counts 5 notes. The intervals are the root note, the minor third, the fourth, the fifth and the minor seventh. For the lesson's purpose, we stay in the key of E minor, and it's very practical to start in the 12th fret on the low E string with the note E. So the scale tones are E, G, A, B and D. So this is box 1 of the pentatonic scale we all should be familiar with. You guys should be familiar with the boxes 2, 3, 4 and 5 as well to proceed in this lesson. Let's check them out. The essence of the scale is that there are 2 scale notes per string. This fact makes the pentatonic scale not super attractive for fast and shreddy playing. Besides that, the pentatonic scale sounds cool and very usable for a big load of musical situations, but sometimes there are spicy tones missing. And this is why we spice up the good old pentatonic scale with adding interesting notes. And even more, we create a 3-note per string approach, which is much more attractive for fast runs. Now let's listen to the spicy pentatonic scale lick from the beginning. Just by hearing the lick without even understanding what's going on, you should realize that there is a difference towards the regular pentatonic scale. Basically, we add 2 notes to the scale. The new intervals are the raised 4th and the major 7th. They will be added to the root, minor 3rd, 4th, 5th and the minor 7th. We stay in the key of E minor, and it's very practical again to start it in the 12th fret on the low E string with the note E. So the new scale tones are E, G, A sharp, B, D and D sharp. Let's check out the first box. There are 6 more boxes, and as a serious member of my Patreon page Tobias Mertens Guitar, you can get access to all boxes in a PDF diagram and of course all the tabs and PDFs and guitar profiles. Pro members get, in addition to that, all the backing tracks. As a basic member you get the tabs for the spicy pentatonic lick as PDF and guitar profiles. Now let's go back to the fast lick from the beginning and learn it very slow at tempo 50 BPM. If you want to learn the lick, you should really focus on each sequence separately, and I put a description in the video and the tabs. first sequence has the Zack Wylde kind of start, with the double stop and the bending in the 14th fret. You could really vibrate the hell out of it. It's followed up with a little downward run, targeting the root note. So we have 12 with a downstroke, 14 with an upstroke, 15, the blue note with a downstroke, 14 with an upstroke, and the 12th fret using a pull-off from 14 to 12. All on the G string. Then we move to the D string and play 14, 13 and 12 and 14, again with alternating up, down, up, down. You can give character to the 14th fret by using a wildish vibrato. Sequence 2 is a more complex run in 16th notes using picked notes and some pull-offs, and is a bit Jenny James oriented. We jump basically between two octaves. We have the frets 12, 9, 8 and 12, 9, 8 on the G and D strings, and then we have 10, 7, 6 and 10, 7, 6 on the A and the low E string. The notes here are the same, just an octave lower, so really focus on the picking and pull-offs in the transcriptions. This sequence ends again on the root note E on the A string. It is always a good choice after a long chromatic and spicy run to end up on a comfortable note, and there's nothing more comfortable than the root. In sequence 2 we start on the G string with fret 12 on a downstroke, 9 with an upstroke, 8 with a pull-off. Then we move to the D string and play 12, 9, 12 with up, down, up. We skip back to the fret 9 on the G string with a downstroke, and then again to the G string with the frets 12, 9 and 8. For 12 we use an upstroke, and for 9 and 8 a pull-off. Then we jump one octave lower to the A string and play the frets 10, 7 and 6 with a little palm mute. The next three notes have the same frets 10, 7 and 6 but on the low E string. For all the 6 last notes we use alternate picking, and again, as I said, a bit palm muting. The last 7 notes of sequence 2 are the frets 5, 6 and 7 on the low E string, and then 4, 5, 6 and 7 on the A string. Play all of them with a little vibrato as well, except the last one, the fret 7. Here you can do a nice vibrato as I did. Sequence 3 and 4 have basically the same pattern structure. We have always 3 notes ascending over the first 3 sextuplets. In the fourth sextuplets, we use descending 3 notes per string. Here we go into the John Petrucci mode and use uncompromising alternate picking starting with a downstroke. 12, 15 and 17 on the low E string. 13, 14, 17 2 times on the A string. And then 13, 14, 17 on the D string. And again. So, and on the G string we play 14, 15 and 16. Those are the first 3 sextuplets, and I will play them very slow right now. The first sextuplet, the next sextuplet, and the third sextuplet. And then we jump down to 19, 16 and 15 on the G string. and 19, 17, 14 on the D string with it upstroke. So it's I'll play the complete bar again, very slow. So this is a tricky one. Now sequence 4. (13, 14 and 17 on the D string. 14, 15 and 16 on the G string. Next 6 tuplets starting again, 14, 15, 16 on the G string. And the next 3 notes are on the B string, 15, 16 and 17. And again. And then to the high E string, 15, 17 and 18. So I play those 3 6-tuplets again. And the last 6-tuplet in fret 22, 19 and 18. And 22, 20 and 17. I will play the sequence 4 again. Sequence 5 covers 2 bars permanently using the same picking pattern, which is commonly used by Yngwie Malmsteen, for example. Basically, every 6-tuplet exists of 3 notes and we play basically 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. With this pattern, we move over the fretboard from the 23rd fret on the high E string to the 14th fret of the D string as the final note. We start in fret 23 on the high E string. 19, 22, 23, 22, 19. The next 6-tuplet is 22, 18, 19, 22, 19, 18. The third 6-tuplet in that bar is 19, 17, 18, 19, 18, 17. And the last 6-tuplet in that bar is 18, 15, 17, 18, 17, 15. I'll play it again, very slow. And the second bar of sequence 5 is 17, 12, 15, 17, 15, 12. And the next 6-tuplet is 6 on the B string, 16, 12, 15, 16, 15, 12. The next 6-tuplet is on the G string and 15, 12, 14, 15, 14, 12. And the last 6-tuplet is on the D string, 14, 14, 12, 13, 14, 13, 12. And we end that sequence and that complete lick on fret 14 on the D string. So the complete sequence 5 is next bar, I really hope you liked the lesson, and please leave a like and a comment to let me know how you liked the lesson. You can support me a lot by subscribing to my YouTube channel and my Patreon page. By that you get access to all the tabs from this lesson, backing tracks and scale diagrams and scale shapes. I wish all the best to you and see you next time. Tobi.